Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, as the case may be. Much ado about something, and that something which on its own globally weighs nothing more than 2 grams. And this something is actually throwing its weight around, disrupting almost all walks of life. So, when the lockdown period began, I thought of structuring myself between work from home, work at home, and revisiting new and old skills. Work from home is a different chapter altogether, with all its challenges to be taken up at a later stage. In terms of skills, I tried to break it up into behavioral and functional. Now, let me touch upon the functional piece. One was to brush upon my chess opening skills, like the likes of Ruy Lopez or Joko Piano. I rummaged through my old books, which were unfortunately in the cartons, still unopened when they came a season or two back from Mumbai. I didn't find the book, but other books were put on shelves, and those will give food for thought in the months to come. So I resorted to, in the evenings, to online chess or watching the International Blitz tournament, which has its own trivia. It's in the name of Magnus Carlsen, and he was the organizer. He brought in the prize money, and ultimately he also became the winner and took most of the earnings to himself. But that is Magnus Carlsen, the champ. Now let's shift back to April. The April showers took a toll of our home cable broadband and Wi-Fi. So in order for the family to remain connected, I again looked for the Chromecast device, which was again in those old cartons. I managed to find it and set it up right from scratch, and the family was able to keep connected with the outside world on mobile bandwidth but on a larger screen. So a learning for me was Diwali Safai or spring cleaning is no more a seasonal variant. Let's move on to the behavioral side. I have a couple of examples, but I'll touch upon only two, and that is, the stellar service that the medical fraternity has given us in the last 3 months is something that we need to all talk about. In a small way, which I had never done before, I called up almost every medical practitioner that I have been dealing with over the last 18 months and inquired about their welfare as well as the family and immediate team's welfare. And I thought this was a small thing that one could do in this period. Secondly, if you look at the workforce, our workforce, a significant percentage of that workforce is stretched, working round the clock to ensure that the work from home service is sustainable and secure and scalable. But there is a percentage of workforce by virtue of their work profile who are not operationally involved in this lockdown period, and they could be 3, 4 or more skip levels down. I took turns to call each one of them, inquire about their personal as well as professional welfare. Personal in terms of medical provisions, etc. And I'm happy to say in a couple of cases I was able to provide some tips to navigate through these issues. On the professional front, keeping them engaged was a challenge, and there were a couple of options that I suggested to them. One is to resort to online courses and upskill themselves, and that is now almost available for free. Secondly, they may be responsible for some process or processes in their workplace which may be impacted post lockdown. So they could rethink about those processes and be ready how to tackle them when we all go back to office. Third, talking to innovation partners and pushing the needle for some POC, putting pen to paper so that same POC is ready to be deployed when we are all back to office. Now, of course, There is one more example where friends have been calling me and asking me for an SOP on how to successfully be banned from the home kitchen and not be worried about whether the roti is round or not. I am still working on it. I must thank Cross Synergy for giving me this opportunity to share my thoughts. And at the end, social distancing, washing hands, taking care of your personal hygiene are all building blocks of personal immunity. And when we go back to public places, we must also gear up to build our herd community. This herd immunity will give us the strength to fight this evil in the future. Stay safe, stay healthy, God bless.